So what's going on, guys? Mr. Dalek JD here, and welcome back to another Call of Duty 2015 Treyarch video. And if you guys have missed the videos I've been putting up over the past few days, Treyarch held a talk this week talking about the creative process behind zombies, and even though they didn't say it officially, there are a lot of teasers towards the next game and stuff that they've been working on in general during that presentation. And I have a massive breakdown video on my channel, and it will be linked in the description or annotated on screen. Make sure you watch that if you're interested in finding out some more information. But today we're going to be looking at one specific thing in general, which I touched upon a bit in that video, but I didn't touch upon it enough. And now looking back at things, this is actually very, very important. And that is this screenshot right here. Now this is from like a series of images appearing on the TV screen, just very, very briefly. And this is of course the Riese loading screen. You guys obviously recognize this by now. You're probably thinking, why is this so special? Well, let's take a look at this a little bit more in detail. So just looking at it, it's a much more detailed, high resolution version than anything we've had before. And the main thing I want to point out straight away in the top left is the fact that we see the word Germany, and then above it we see like half of a letter in orange. Now this might not be a massive thing, but if you look at the loading screens for Black Ops 1 and World at War, we of course see a very similar loading screen, but there is no text in the top left to tell us the name of the map or a location. And we all know that Riese is near Breslau, Germany, and we know that because when we load in the map, it says it in the bottom left every time. But on the loading screens, we've never had that. Now in Black Ops 2, we did get loading screens which had the name of the map and then also a location below. And I'm going to show you the loading screen for Die Rise. There's no specific reason why I'm showing that one over any others. Just with Die Rise, the name of the map, Great Leap Forward, is in orange. Underneath it, it says the location, which is Province 22, and then beneath that, it says Die Rise. So that's laid out exactly like the Black Ops 2 loading screens, so you can kind of see what I'm trying to say here. But let's move on to another point. Now this next point is extremely subtle and might not mean a lot to anyone, but in this version we have the return of letters next to each teleporter. If we take a look at the Black Ops 1 loading screen, you don't see that at all, but in the World at War version and this slightly changed version in the DICE Summit, we can see that the letters next to the teleporters have returned, which label what the teleporters are, so teleporter A, B and C. Another really subtle change to the loading screen in here, which I'm sure you guys will probably go, why is this even important? But we see here a box, which has always been in the Riese loading screen, but this time it looks a little different. In the World at War and Black Ops 1 version of Riese, the loading screen has a box with 4 columns in it, and we can clearly see the numbers in one box, and we can clearly see there's a signature in another box. But in this new Riese loading screen, one of the columns has been taken out, so there's only 3 columns. And the number is hard to make out. It's probably the same number, but there's a signature, but we can actually read what the signature says. And in this one, it says Richthofen. But in the World at War and Black Ops 1 versions, that is definitely not Richthofen's signature. So what's the deal there? I have no idea. If you guys have any ideas, do let me know what you think down below in the comment section, as I'd really be interested in what you guys think about that. But the last kind of minute detail is in the World at War version, we have this weird thumb/finger in the bottom left of the screen, and it's tilted at a weird angle. Now this is not really anything too important, but in the Black Ops 1 loading screen, that finger was removed, which is quite strange and interesting to say the least. But in this brand new version of Riese in the loading screen, the finger/thumb is back, but it's in a slightly different angle. Now, we're not going to start losing sleep because it's in a different angle, but it is weird that it is in a different angle and not the same as it was in World at War. Now, you've obviously seen by the title, and you may have guessed already, but what I'm trying to tell you guys is I'm almost sure that Treyarch are teasing us that they are remaking Riese again for the next game. We have all of these clues and all of these subtle little changes in the loading screen, that they can't just be there just for the sake of it. There has to be some sort of meaning behind it. And I want you guys to let me know what you'd think of getting another remastered version of Riese, because I mean, the Black Ops 1 version was, you know, it was absolutely awesome, and having remastered maps in a new zombies game is always going to revive those maps and make them even more fun. Like, I would say that the maps in Black Ops 1 were a massive overhaul from what they were in World at War. Just the fact that World at War had so many sort of problems and annoying little glitches and stuff here and there, which made the experience a bit annoying. I guess the most noticeable one is the Wanderwaff glitch on the map Riese. That was annoying. The fact that's fixed now in Black Ops 1 and stuff like that makes those maps more enjoyable. And wouldn't it be crazy if Treyarch gave us every single map remastered in the next game? Like, forget getting a physical item in the Prestige Edition. I mean, in Black Ops 1, they done a deal where if you got the Hardened or Prestige Edition, you got the 4 remastered zombie maps for free, rather than you having to buy the Resurrection map pack. But at the time, the map pack wasn't even really a thing, and no one thought there was any other way of getting those maps without pre-ordering the game. So if there was a pre-order incentive like that, where if you pre-ordered the game, you'd get all old maps from World at War, Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2 remastered, how incredible would that be? Now, I'm not saying that Treyarch are 100% definitely remaking every single map, but I do feel like they're doing something with Riese anyway. There's so many changes in this loading screen that even the signature thing alone is a massive thing storyline-wise, and this is really, really exciting. So let me know what you think down below. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like rating and share it with your friends, and make sure to check out the video that I made a few days ago of the massive breakdown of all the Treyarch information from their summit. And if you enjoyed this video and you want to see more, make sure to subscribe, because I'll be doing a lot more videos like this once we know some brand new information. But thank you so much for watching, and hopefully catch you for another one soon.